What's going on? You know, Delonte. Yeah. This is pretty much gonna be my first time doing a movie review. I decided to kind of take up the job to freaking become like a little movie critic. Gotta do this one time, and if I like it, cool. If I don't like it, fuck it, I'll quit it. And as you can see, I'm kind of tired right now. I think right after this, I'm probably gonna eat, watch some TV, and then go to bed. And yeah. And so, spoiler alert, just real quick, if you don't want to hear any spoilers about this movie that I'm about to speak about, I highly suggest you X out of this video, go watch the movie first and then come back here and watch this review. And don't worry, I'll give you a second to, you know. Good? Alright. Anyway, so yeah, what better way to start out this whole movie critic thing than to talk about the one that just got released today, or should I say yesterday, and was Batman versus Superman. I went to go see the movie like about 2 o'clock the afternoon, and I got out like about 4:40, close to 5 o'clock, and the movie is like about 2.5 hours long, a few minutes shorter than Man of Steel, which was released in 2013, and this movie, in my opinion, it's pretty much easily the number one movie of 2016. And like if you're a superhero movie fan or a DC fan in general, I highly suggest and recommend that you go watch Batman vs Superman in the theater, and because it's a movie worth watching. Like I said, it's in my opinion that it's the number one movie of this year, and even if you're not a DC fan, you have to say, even you have to agree that it's a really, really good movie. And if you agree, and if you freaking say otherwise, and just saying that Marvel's fucking better and all that, and it's too dark or all that, then you get your freaking Marvel kiss ass out of here. Cause without a doubt, I love Marvel, but DC is where it's at right now. So I'm not even gonna freaking argue with you over this shit. So, but yeah, Batman vs Superman was a really good movie. The movie pretty much it starts out like on Batman's point of view and how he sees Superman. It takes place like about year and a half to 2 years like after Man of Steel, in the DC universe. And Henry Cavill plays as Superman if you've seen Man of Steel, and Batman is played by Ben Affleck. And I'm pretty sure like everybody's been skeptical about Ben Affleck being Batman because he's not Christian Bale, and that was my phone, because and that was my other phone, because what was I saying? Yeah, because he's not Christian Bale and all of that, and I get it, but at the same time, I mean, you can't have Christian Bale being as Batman like throughout the entire time. I mean, I know like unless somebody like Chris Evans who played Captain America, since he said before that even after his contract for the Captain America and the Marvel series, he's agreeing to do more Captain America movies, which I think is really cool. And in my opinion, I think Ben Affleck really pulled off Batman. He actually managed to do it. Like the voice was just Batman, and he was bigger. He was like a lot bigger than Christian Bale. Scoot up, quit. Yeah, he was a lot bigger than Christian Bale, and without a doubt, Christian Bale was big too. But it was freaking Ben Affleck. He pulled it off. Like he pretty much he had Batman in him. Like Batman in that movie. It was Batman. And what's cool about this movie is that it's pretty much based on the comics. So, like I said, spoilers. The movie is pretty much based on a comic, the very first The Death of Superman comic, where Doomsday come in and he pretty much kills Superman and all of that. Yeah, Doomsday is in this movie, he's pretty much made from General Zod's and Lex Luthor cells, and which reminds me, Lex Luthor was played by Jesse Eisenberg in this movie, and people were skeptical about it at first, like when the movie was first announced and the first trailers were coming out, and they saw like the looks at Lex Luthor, and they found out that he was being played by Jesse Eisenberg. They were really skeptical about him at first, but Jesse Eisenberg actually managed to freaking pull off Lex Luthor. You know, like him, like when he had the long hair and all of that, and like you know, his company LexCorp. You know, yeah, you know, he pretty much had the Lex Luthor in him, and he kind of showed like that sort of villainous side in the movie by manipulating Superman to go after Batman so that he can save his mom. Spoiler, but you know, a majority of the actors did a really good job. You know, like the fight sequences were awesome. The only flaw about this movie was that they pretty much hyped up the Superman and Batman fight, and you know, without a doubt, it was a good fight, but it was just a little too short. You know, so I mean, it's like, and that's my phone again. That's my kick. Um, yeah, you know, the movie was just way, not the movie, the Batman and Superman fight was a little too short, you know, like, it's like, nah, like, it was a good fight, but it's like, why would you hype up a fight like this and then, you know, like, kind of just shorten it down? It kind of didn't make sense. But other than that, the fight was good, the movie was good. For those of you who are kind of skeptical about it, you know, and kind of like iffy, you know, all the trailers and the clips that Zack Snyder had posted online on YouTube and all that, that was pretty much like 3% of the movie, honestly. And yeah, you know, you just got to see the rest of the movie. The other 97%, it's something you'll really enjoy. Doomsday was actually freaking big. Like, he was a little bit bigger than he was in the comics. And I guess you can say, like, he gets bigger because of the radioactive nuke that pretty much hits him and Superman. So I'm guessing you can say he's in a way almost sort of like Godzilla. You know, he's all radioactive and shit. And he's pretty much stronger, and the bones and that freaking bearded looking thing that he has, like, on his freaking jawline, it starts to appear, but it isn't fully outgrown. And the only other thing I have to really say about this movie is that I just cannot wait for Justice League, which comes out next year. And you know, like I said, it's based on the Death of Superman comic, so you know, you can already pretty much assume that Superman is dead. I'm not gonna say he is. I'm not gonna release any more spoilers about it, but you know, just kind of throwing that out there. And yeah, so yeah, the Justice League is coming out in 2016 and next year, and I already can't wait for it. I can't wait. This movie was a huge success. You know, it barely came out today, well, yesterday, but you know, I can already imagine it's gonna hit the friggin' box office. It's gonna break so many records. It was even said before, or it was thought so, that the freaking views of the trailers and the clips and all that, like online, pretty much beat that of Civil War. So yeah, I'm highly impressed with this movie. But so you know, like, final thing is, if I had to, you know, if I had to really grade this movie, I'd say like about, like, out of 5, like a movie critic, I'd say like about 4.5 out of 5, somewhere in between there, four and 3/4. I don't know, but yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. You know, so far, I guess this is sort of enjoyable for me. You know, subscribe. You know, if you want to see more movie reviews in the coming future. And you know, I'm actually enjoying this already. So yeah, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more, comment what you thought about the movie, you know, what you think, or comment what you know, just like your opinion on DC and all that, you know, just in general. A whole bunch of you Marvel fans, I already know, is probably gonna troll this entire thing. So that was my sister. Yeah, a majority of you Marvel fans are pretty much gonna troll the entire thing. I don't really give a fuck. Fuck you. Marvel's badass, but DC's where it's at right now, homies. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The next movie that I might review, is probably gonna be Civil War, which comes out May 8th, I believe. May 8th, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's in May 8th. And you know what? Screw it. I think whatever next trailer that Civil War releases, that I'll probably review that a little bit. You know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comment what you think about the movie. Subscribe if you want to see more. And yeah, take it easy. Peace out.